Hello and welcome everyone. In today's episode of Katsadda, we have Mr. MrMaheshwari, former Senior Director and Group Coordinator, Cyber Laws and Data Governance, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. Thank you, Mr. Maheshwari, for engaging in this conversation.
Thank you.
Jumping right into the discussion. Thank you, sir. So India urgently requires a revamped cybersecurity regime, considering that 2000 cybersecurity policy is outdated. So in that regard, what would be your suggestions for contours of such a regime?
Going by the trends of what other countries have been doing, it may be quite advisable that we continue to evolve our cybersecurity strategy. In any case, 2013 and today's scenario has significantly changed in the field of cybersecurity. So there are certain points which can always be relevant, which can be taken up in the new document. But in my own view, India does require a cybersecurity strategy to take into account the existing security infrastructure that we have, the threats that we have, the threats that are likely that we will have, our own priorities, whether in terms of enhancing cybersecurity in government offices or in private offices or in defense, our priority in terms of creating capabilities for development of cybersecurity products, our priorities with respect to creating infrastructure. For example, will one single CERT be able to take care of the whole country? Do we need, for example, sectoral CERTs to take care of and to be near to the audience relating to the sectors? How exactly will they function? Coordinate amongst each other? What kind of testing and certification infrastructure do we need? What kind of forensics tools, for example, do we require? So what kind of professionals do we require? What kind of awareness do we need to create? Now, this all is dependent on the existing scenario that we have, the strengths and weaknesses of that scenario, the trends that we are going to see, whether it is in the form of AI or quantum or maybe IoTs and IIoTs. So the threats which are emerging, we have to take care and put together how should we be looking at? I mean, what do we think India should be in next 5 to 10 years? There can also be issues of cyber resilience. Maybe the Russia-Ukraine war has taught us that it's a very important aspect. So the business continuity, cyber resilience, and all other aspects that I just spoke about does require a thorough discussion and a clear planning and priorities of what we want to be. And therefore, this roadmap is nothing but the cyber security strategy. And in fact, because cyber security strategy takes input from the existing scenario and the developing scenario, the same can as well be used when the DIA is being formulated by the country. So some aspects will move into the Digital India Act so that the regulatory framework is also created, enabled to support the cybersecurity strategy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Maheshwari, for these concise and focused points. Thank you for engaging in our platform Katsadda for this video. Thank you, everyone.